Perfect competition. Definition. There are four types of market structure: perfect competition, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly, and monopoly. Perfect competition is one of the four market structures that we've studied. The focus of this video is on perfect competition. In perfect competition, there are some criteria that must be fulfilled. All sellers have identical products. They are all price takers, meaning they cannot set a price themselves. No barriers to entry exist in the market, and this is why we have many sellers. In perfect competition, no economic profit can be gained in the long run because entry eliminates profit. Furthermore, the firms that were in the market for a long time have no advantage over the new ones that enter. Another distinction in this market is availability for information. All buyers and sellers are aware of the prices. Perfect competition is the opposite of monopoly because in perfect competition there are many buyers and sellers, and prices reflect the supply and demand, and the and companies earn just enough profit to stay in business and no more. Now, in the short run, a firm can make profit, losses, and even break even. These possible scenarios are dependent on whether the marginal cost and the average cost curves stand within respect to the price. In perfect competition, the price line is same as both demand and marginal revenue line for that specific product. First, let's look at making profit, which happens when marginal revenue is both above marginal cost and average cost curves. Deducting the costs from the marginal revenue shows us the economic profit. Marginal revenue equals marginal cost is called profit maximization production level, where the firm gains maximum profit they could possibly get. This profit maximization is what the firm receives in the short run. Short run abnormal profits in perfect competition. The second case is when the firm makes economic losses because their average cost is above their marginal revenue. This can be the result of inefficiencies in a firm's productions. This should be covered if the firm solves the inefficiency. The graph is below. The firm will face a decision in the short run when it occurs losses. Should it continue producing, or should it stop producing and shut down? The answer for this depends on two factors. First scenario, if the firm's average variable cost, AVC, is lower than the price, and the price is lower than the average total cost, the firm is in economic loss, but it should continue production because it can still cover fixed costs. The second scenario is when the price is equal or below average variable cost. The curve here firms should halt production and shut down because they cannot recover their fixed costs. As for long-run competition market, no economic profit can be realized because we don't have barriers of entry. And as the people see the profitability in the short run, firms will enter the market and drive profits away. More providers means less profit, and that's why we say entry eliminates profit. The firms will only gain enough money to stay in business. No abnormal profits can be earned. In Kurdistan, the price of bread is fixed, meaning the bakeries are price takers and have no control in setting the price. The supplier sells two breads for 250 dinars, so every bakery sells two loaves of bread for the same price. No one can charge more than that because they will push customers away, and since there are many bakeries that are willing to sell the bread at the market price, they will just go to another bakery. Furthermore, no bakery would charge less than the amount because that will mean that they will reduce their profits. All sellers have identical product, which is the bread. And since entering the market has no barrier for new sellers to enter, this means in the short run, the entry will eliminate profit.